I made a video entitled, "You are being manipulated into hating immigrants." I was expecting this video to be controversial, and it was. I had a lot of people agree with me in the comments, but on the flip side, I also had a lot of people disagree with me. And it is those people who disagreed with me that actually proved the point I was trying to make in my video. Because my video was not about asylum seekers, it was not about illegal immigrants, it was primarily about Nigel Farage's plan to scrap indefinite leave to remain. Indefinite leave to remain, which is a legal pathway to citizenship. Many legal immigrants hold indefinite leave to remain. So the intention of my video was to debunk the misinformation that has been spread by Nigel Farage and Reform about legal immigration. Immigrants like me who make up the majority of immigration. When we come to the UK, we have to pay expensive visa fees and NHS surcharge fees. We aren't eligible to claim benefits for a minimum of 5 years, soon to be 10 years, because Labour want to increase the time frame from 5 years to 10 years. That was the point of that video, and I did explicitly say that I did not want to focus on asylum seekers and refugees because I had already made a separate video on that subject. And yet, despite all that, I still had loads of comments from people telling me that it's not about legal immigration, it's about illegal immigration. These people clearly did not watch the video at all. They based their comments off of the title of my video, which explains why Reform has gotten so much support. Because people are making decisions based off of their emotions. Facts and data don't matter when your emotions have become invested. And unfortunately, as I said in that video, the media, along with Nigel Farage and Reform, have done such a good job at exploiting people's emotions. So much of the misinformation spreading around immigration is rooted in the fact that people just don't understand the different types of immigration.
Labour is now trying to put 20,000 illegal immigrants in 5,000 homes across Britain.
These people just view immigration in terms of legal and illegal immigration, and that's not an accurate way of looking at it. Illegal immigration isn't even a proper term. The proper term is undocumented immigrant. The majority of undocumented immigrants are visa overstayers. These are people who come to the UK legally on visas and then overstay their visas. Those are the majority of undocumented immigrants in this country. But when people hear the term illegal immigrant, they automatically think of the boats. Except the majority of boat arrivals aren't even illegal either, because 99% of boat arrivals claim asylum, and claiming asylum is perfectly legal. It is legal to claim asylum under international law regardless of how you enter the country. People have been manipulated into thinking that boat arrivals account for the majority of immigration, when in actuality, in 2024, only 32% of asylum claims came by small boat. And in that same year, asylum seekers and refugees only accounted for 13% of all immigration. Small boat arrivals only account for a small percentage of immigration, and yet the media and politicians have put so much focus on it that you'd think that they account for the majority. When you look at the media attention and attention from politicians surrounding the small boats, it makes sense that people automatically think of the small boats when they hear the word immigrant. Now, I've already made a whole video about the asylum crisis and how it was manufactured by the UK government, but it's incredibly telling when I can't even make a video about legal visa immigration without people writing in the comments it's about illegal immigration. Despite the fact that there has been multiple MPs now that have come out blatantly and said that they want to deport legal immigrants.
Okay, so welcome back to Patrick Christie's tonight, and we've got a big exclusive for you now. Are Brits being put at risk as a violent asylum seeker has been put back out onto the streets?
Now, another way that they have proved that they have been manipulated by the media and politicians to hate immigrants is how they view crime. And yes, unfortunately, there have been some horrible attacks by asylum seekers in recent months, which is awful. But what hasn't been making the news as much, at least the right-wing news, is that there has been a stark rise in racially motivated attacks. In the last 2 months, 2 Sikh women have been raped, but interestingly enough, I don't recall GB News reporting this.
10 people are in hospital, 9 with life-threatening injuries after a mass stabbing on a train in Cambridgeshire on Saturday evening.
I also posted that video right before the horrible train attack in Huntingdon. Like clockwork, I had multiple comments assuming that the perpetrator was an immigrant. Unfortunately for them, it wasn't. But how low have we fallen as a society when the first thing people think about after there's been a horrible attack, such as a murder or a rape, is the ethnicity of the perpetrator? The public have now deemed victims a lower priority than the perpetrator's ethnicity, immigration status, or religion. And people are using their political biases to fill in the blanks when they don't have enough information, which is perpetuating more racism and xenophobia. Something else that the right-wing media probably didn't want to report was that one of the heroes of that train attack was a British Algerian man. I had a comment saying that they feel sick when people defend immigration that is killing this country. Immigration isn't killing this country. What's killing this country is people's emotions being exploited to fuel racism. This is why I said in that video, fear and anger are the most profitable emotions. If you aren't scared and if you aren't angry, then you're not useful.